813-811. Isn't it time to ask the Democrats and the media, one and the same, okay, if you don't like our existing immigration laws, you don't want to secure the southern border, then tell us what your immigration policies would look like. You go on TV and you argue that these people are hungry, they're poor, they're fleeing crime. If they're not supposed to go to legal points to get into the country and to be vetted and processed so we know who they are, and we need to determine if their claims are legitimate or whatever in order to protect us and to protect them, then what exactly do you want? And let me ask you, Mr. Democrat, Mr. Media Person, let me ask you a question. Should we take every single human being who lives and resides outside the United States who wants to come into the United States? Every single one? Because that seems to be the outcome of your policy. So we need to know. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get off the defensive and go on the offensive. We can talk about this invasion, and we should, but we ought to go further. We ought to demand that Kamala Harris, who compares ICE to the Klan, now, she won't repudiate Farrakhan. She won't repudiate Sharpton. She won't repudiate Ellison. That kind of racism and bigotry, she doesn't have a problem with it. That kind of anti-Semitism, she doesn't have a problem with it. But it's time that we demand that she, that Hillary Clinton, that Chuck Schumer, all the malcontents, it's time that we demand that Woody the Woodpecker, a.k.a. Joe Scarborough, a.k.a. the movie Deliverance, it's time that we demand that he and the others on that waste and carbon footprint called MSNBC, that they explain to us exactly what their policy is. It's time that Jake Tapper explain to us exactly what policy it is that he seeks. Because the policy, it seems to me, is that anybody can come into the United States. They don't have to come in through a port of entry. They don't have to be vetted. As long as they're hungry, as long as they claim to be leaving crime, as long as they want a better life. And if that's the rule, then we have no damn country.